What it do, bitch ass crew? KFC, Crispy Flakes crew, sit the hell down, man, because we got FlightReacts checking out the NBA 75 all anniversary team reaction. So honestly, I've not really checked out the list all too much because I do not think it's in order. Because I don't think Ray Allen is the second greatest player of all time. Although one could argue that Paul Arison is the sixth greatest player of all time. So maybe it is in order, man. Maybe I don't know anything. But yeah, a lot of you guys were sending me, Flight's reaction, telling me to check it out. You said it was pretty funny and stuff. So here we are. Remember, guys, before we get going on this, man, I'm trying to get to 500,000 subscribers before the end of the NBA season. So please hit subscribe if you are new and comment and like the video for the YouTube algorithm. Let's get it, baby. Here we go.
What it do, Flight crew?
See what Flight's got to say, man.
FTC. Flight team stand up.
I knew T-Mac wasn't on here. I was pretty upset about that.
No need to stay sober. We got highly requested NBA 75th anniversary team. Now, apparently these are not by order.
Okay,
but
not in order.
They are the official spots of the entire top 75 NBA players of all time. Now, this is an absolutely serious list because this was not, I don't believe, fan voted, and this was like all analysts in NBA, the entire league.
Yeah, because they never get it wrong.
And everything like that, bro. Or maybe fans should have had part of it too. Maybe, I don't know. It's like 50-50. But regardless, this
No.
is
If it was 50-50, you'd be seeing Taco Fall on there right now. Taco Fall would be replacing George Gervin.
Like almost up
the Taco Man replacing the Ice Man.
There's a whole bunch of amazing NBA players that have walked this league, you know what I'm saying, for years to come. And this is what they've gathered down to, the top 75. So
I want the top 75 worst players of all time. Let's have that conversation.
With, NBA rankings and all that types of stuff. If you don't agree with what I'm saying, too bad. Your knowledge probably isn't up there. All right. So remember, this is not in orders, but we're gonna go down from left to right. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar definitely deserves to be on it. Ray Allen deserves to be on it. Kumpo, I'd say he needs to wait 2 more years.
Why?
Kumpo is an amazing NBA player.
He's got a Finals MVP, and he's got other MVPs, too.
But when you're talking about a top 75 all-time list, I'm not sitting up here saying that Kumpo hasn't played up to a top 75 player of all time. And, the top 75 overall, whatever you want to call it, of the NBA. But I feel like, bro, he just got into the league, like, what, 3-4 years ago, bro?
Yeah, 3-4 years ago. Like, if sounds about right.
If you want to start doing that, you might as well just start letting the rookies make the top 75 at this point. But
once they win some MVPs, sure.
He just won his first championship. He's proved a lot, though. I'm not going to sit up here and discredit what he had, but he has to prove a lot more. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they jumped the gun a little bit too much, but I do respect that they're showing him there, but I'm not feeling him being in the 75 of all-time NBA. This is all-time. The NBA has been around since 1898, something like that.
1898?
All-time. You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all have to say about that one? Carmelo Anthony 100% deserves to be in the top 75 of NBA all time. Once again,
yeah, I'm cool with Melo being on there. I'm cool with that.
In order, so I don't want people to be like, "Oh, you feel like he shouldn't be in his ranking, bro." This is, like I said, you can read it. This is just the 75 of all, but you get it, okay? Last time I'm saying it. Nate Archibald. Now, I honestly didn't watch him growing up playing. The only time I heard about Nate Archibald was from NBA Street Volume 2 because he's actually one of the main characters in the game.
Tiny Archibald, right? Nickname, I believe.
The little highlights that I've seen, he definitely deserves to be in.
Nice lefty.
A 75. Paul Arison.
I ain't never heard of him.
Before.
Nope, okay. Me either.
Philadelphia Warriors, when the Warriors was on the Philly, when it was located in Philadelphia.
Checks out.
4-time NBA champion, 10-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA. You know?
What year did he play?
Now, obviously, this is like in 1920. He averaged
1920.
No, this is in
1950
as a rookie.
1950.
What did he average his career? It says 24 points. 21 points. All right, so he averaged a solid 20 plus points throughout his NBA career. Okay. And he played in the 1920s, okay. Neutral about that one.
Playing against Ford factory workers.
Before, but he seemed like he was nice. So keep him there. Charles Barkley got to be in the same 5.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying? He's one of the NBA icons.
Is Billy Cunningham related to Cade?
Rick Barry, I've heard of him. He deserves to be in the 75. Elgin Baylor deserves to be in the 75. Dave Bing, never heard of him. Detroit Pistons.
How'd you not hear about Dave Bing, man? Come on now. One of our greatest players of all time.
MVP, Rookie of the Year, 3-time All-NBA. He averaged the Pistons.
Bing was a bucket.
20 points per game. Okay, 6'3". Okay. See some of the photos right here. Okay, what y'all think about this one?
I'm good with it. I'm good with it, man.
Larry Bird deserves to be in the 75. Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. Kobe's daughter, and those rest of those passengers on the entire tragedy. He deserves 100% be in the 75. Like, you know, it's just a no-brainer. Wilt the Stilt Chamberlain has to be in a 75. Instant, like, has to be. Bob Cousy deserves to be in the 75. Dave Cowens. Never heard
Dave
of
Collins was nice.
2-time champion, 8-time NBA.
My stepdad used to beat me down with Dave Collins on 2K. Like, I'm talking like 2K6. He would always get Dave Cowens, Walt Frazier, and Dr. J. I'd get Reggie Miller and Dirk Nowitzki.
Our All-NBA. Defensive 3-time.
That was our matchups.
Says he averaged 17 points his rookie year, first season. Averaged 20 points.
Yeah, pretty basic center, but
how tall was this dude?
like 6'10", I believe.
Doesn't look like he's that tall. 17 rebounds. Ain't nobody can just average that, bro. It says he was a big man, so I'm guessing he's probably like 6'6" and up. Yeah, they said he averaged 16 rebounds, bro. He ain't nobody. If a big man is like, I don't think Yao Ming averaged that, bro. He was like the tallest NBA player of the last, like, you know, decade.
Yao don't think was actually a dominant rebounder.
Average that, bro. I think. I mean, maybe 10 or
See,
something.
height does not make you a good rebounder. Taco Fall be grabbing all the rebounds. Rebounding is a lot more fundamental based. Like Dwight Howard, I remember seeing something about him and just like how he can kind of like manipulate the offensive player into what direction to box out in so he could grab more rebounds. So Yao Ming obviously would grab boards because, he was tall and everything, but he didn't have the finesse factor to rebounding that maybe a Dwight Howard had.
He definitely had that rebounds in the game before, but I don't think they ever averaged.
By the way,
that.
Dwight's not on the list.
Back in the day when all the players wasn't as tall as what they was. Billy Cunningham? Haven't heard of him.
Yeah, he's not related to Cade.
All-star. Okay.
Not related to Cade.
18 points per game.
And if he is, rip Cade's hairline in about 2 seasons.
Steph Chef, look at Curry, man. Instant top 75 of all-time NBA players, bro. Has to be. Anthony Davis, 75 players of all time? No, absolutely not. I'm just being 1,000 with you guys. Now, Anthony Davis is an all-star. He's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Just because you're not in the 75 does not mean you're not going to be in the Hall of Fame and don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. So I don't want people to walk away saying, oh, you're just trashing the player. Anthony Davis is not a 75 of all-time NBA player. You're talking about a dude that he was a top 5 overall draft pick. He played with the Hornets for how long? The Pelicans for how long? He didn't even make it to the playoffs, I think, any of the seasons.
One season he got there.
Wait until he gets carried by LeBron.
I think he lost first round.
Wins his championship.
No, wait, I could be wrong about this, but didn't they beat the Warriors one year in the first round? Or maybe they lost to the Warriors. I don't remember.
LeBron's wave. He doesn't deserve to be in a 75, bro. This is probably what Howard was trying to scrap with him about last, Friday or Saturday? Or maybe it was the oatmeal. Who knows?
The oatmeal?
Dave DeBusschere.
New York Knicks, yeah, right? Yep.
NBA championship.
He was pretty short, I believe, like 6'6".
NBA All-Star.
Detroit.
All defensive. Okay. He was like.
Bro, I honestly didn't even know he was on Detroit. What year was this? Okay, yeah, a little bit before my time.
On our test back in the day.
How many seasons did he play in Detroit? He struggled in the dual role, compiling a 79 record. Was a standout player with the Pistons. I really don't even remember him ever playing for Detroit.
Rebounds per 19 points.
I remember him on the Knicks.
Okay. All right. Clyde De La Drexler deserves to be in the 75 of all time. Timmy deserves to be in the top 75. My bad, DoorDash, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I ate today was water.
I eat water at least
Kevin
once
Durant
a day.
Deserves to be in the 75. Dr. J. Irving. Patrick Ewing both of them deserve to be in the 75. Walt Frazier deserves to be here. Kevin Garnett, deserves to be there. George Gervin deserves to be there.
Okay,
Hale
so far so good. I've heard of Hale Greer, but I don't know much about him.
Champion, 10-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA.
Top 10 all-time in points
Per game and 5 rebounds. A career 24 points per game.
See, he seems okay, but and maybe this is just because I don't know much about him, man. But ain't nobody taking Hale Greer over Klay Thompson.
Very tall too.
Or Tracy McGrady for that matter.
Okay. James Fear-the-Beard Harden does not deserve to be in the 75 all time. No, bro. Like, it's like, bro, okay, remember that when I say this is not...
The funny thing about Flight is that, like, he's actually paying respect to, like, the older players in this case. But, like, if you saw one of these older dudes and it said he put up the numbers like James Harden puts up now, you would be saying, oh, yeah, that guy deserves it. So, I don't know.
Harden is definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. But to say he's a 75 player of all time, I better see, like, players like Manu Ginobili in here. You know what I'm saying? Or Jamal Crawford, like, at this point, bro. Like...
No disrespect to those guys. Love both those players.
Bro. Havlicek, I've heard of him from.
Man said Jamal Crawford.
He deserves to be there. Elvin Hayes, I've heard of him. Deserves to be there. Elvin Hayes 100% deserves to be there. I was really getting nervous that he was not going to be in here. You know what I'm saying? They were going to try and disrespect him. I'm so happy to see Iverson.
What's he going to say about LeBron?
You're talking about the most influential player of all time, right next to Steph Curry. A lot of these NBA players probably wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying, like, do half the things if it wasn't for Iverson coming into the NBA. He's honestly the only player in the NBA that deserves a ring, that literally stayed loyal to his team and everything like that, man.
Yeah, I wish he would have got one.
Yep, deserves to be in the 75. Magic Johnson deserves to be in the 75. Sam Jones, I've heard of him, deserves to be in the 75. Michael Jordan, come on now, bro. Like, Jason Kidd deserves to be in the top 75. Like, if you're saying Michael Jordan deserves to be 75, man, lay off the coke. Why?
Kawhi deserves it. Come on now.
Now you guys know
2 Finals MVPs.
He's definitely one of the top 10 favorite players right now in the NBA. But
2 Finals MVPs.
He deserves to be in a 75 of all time. Like 75 of all time.
Yep.
Like, you might as well put Gerald Wallace. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Gerald Wallace is.
Yeah, I know who Gerald Wallace is. Gerald Wallace was the dude on the Charlotte Bobcats. Where are the Charlotte Bobcats these days? Not around. I guess technically they're around in the form of, I believe, the Hornets. Or the Pelicans got somebody's name. I don't know, man. It got confusing. But, yeah, man. Crash was a good player, but he was not Kawhi Leonard.
Like, you don't have any NBA knowledge. Like, the argument's over with. Because they're about the same player build. I'm
build and skill is a bit different.
I don't see Gerald Wallace G-Force in here, bro. This is what G-Force is what Kawhi was. And Kawhi's been in the NBA for what, 4 or 5 years? Kawhi's definitely going to make the Hall of Fame. Not saying that he's done.
Bro, what timeline are you living on?
But he does not deserve to be in a 75 of all time. He has a lot more to prove. A lot more to prove. This is questionable.
What does he have to prove?
I'm not agreeing with this at all. Damian Lillard deserves to be here, despite him not having a championship. Jerry Lucas deserves to be there. Karl Malone deserves to be there. Moses Malone deserves to be there. Pistol Pete Maravich deserves to be there. He was a modern-day Steve Nash before Steve Nash. Val McAdoo, I've heard about him multiple times, deserves to be there. Kevin McHale deserves to be there. George Mikan deserves to be there. He was actually the dude that invented, like, those little, reverse little quick layups and stuff like that. I had a coach, you know what I'm saying, teach me, his game and stuff.
I saw it in a YouTube video before.
Back in the day, I was short. He was like, bro, you can easily get these rebounds and just go right back up. You know what I'm saying? Reggie Miller deserves to be in the 75. Earl Monroe deserves to be in the 75. Steve Nash deserves to be in the 75. Nowitzki deserves to be in the 75.
Did not think you said Dirk for a second.
Shaquille O'Neal deserves to be in the 75. Hakeem the Dream Olajuwon deserves to be in the 75. Robert Parrish deserves to be here. CB3 deserves to be here. Gary.
See, like, I'm surprised, like, Robert Parrish, like, he got nothing to roast about Robert Parrish, but he wants to talk about James Harden. Like, I mean, Robert Parrish is a great player, don't get me wrong, for the Celtics. Like, he was a big anchor on their defense and everything. It's just funny. It's just like, because that seems like the type of player that Flight wouldn't like, right?
Peyton, if you know, deserves to be here. Bob Petit, okay, deserves to be here.
Beast on the Hawks.
Paul the Truth Pierce.
Paul Pierce.
Yes, and the reason why I'm saying this is because he did save his career toward the end, getting those championships for Boston. Yes.
Championship.
And he stayed loyal to his entire team. Yes, that's the only reason I'm saying that. Scottie Pippen doesn't deserve to be here, bro. Now, I respect Scottie Pippen.
Oh, okay. 11:43 into the video, we just got rough. Okay. Just a rough check, man. There we go. Checks out.
What I'm saying? I have his jersey. As you guys obviously know, by the So Fresh, the clean banger.
Dude's probably top 50.
I'm tripping. I ain't tripping. I promise you I ain't tripping. Scottie Pippen does not deserve to be in the same 5. Does he deserve to be a Hall of Famer? Absolutely, yes. And I think he already made a Hall of Fame. He deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. But you're talking about a dude that played behind, you know what I'm saying, the shadow of greatest player of all time. You lose a lot of credibility
Michael Jordan
behind the shadow of somebody else. and a sidekick of somebody else. Now, if Scottie were to be, like he was the Blazers late in his NBA career, and he was doing what he did.
There is quite a few second option type dudes on this list. Maybe not quite a few, but like, I don't think Sam Jones was like a number one option. I know what's his name, Parrish wasn't. So, yeah, I don't know about that. Kevin McHale was second to Larry Bird.
Whatever. He can put up 15, 17. This can be definitely no doubt, but he got a lot of his success off the strength of Michael Jordan. And
Jason Kidd was never the number one guy. I mean,
it is, if you're not agreeing with me, you don't know anything about basketball. Now, I have not watched one Scottie Pippen game, you know what I'm saying, because I wasn't born at the time he was playing, but I have knowledge from watching the highlights. He does not deserve to be in the 75. Willis Reed. Neutral about that one. I didn't watch him play. Played for the Knicks. You know what? I actually heard of him. No, take that back.
He's the dude that walked out from the tunnel after the injury.
The Knicks. Yeah, he deserves to be here. Yeah. He looked like he was cool too. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Robertson deserves to be there. David Robinson deserves to be there. Dennis Rodman, no.
Oh my goodness.
No, hit the door, bro.
Dude, for somebody that puts up so many shots and chases down your own damn misses and gets the rebound, I feel like you would respect Dennis Rodman. This guy literally was the definition of hustle out there. Like, you want to talk about heart and soul to the game of basketball beyond the skill set of, offense? Look no further than Dennis Rodman. This guy literally put his body on the line every single night he played. Like, come on now. If you don't respect Dennis Rodman, that's because you probably don't respect Big Ben Wallace.
In my opinion, I'm not trying to be that person, but I don't even feel like Dennis Rodman should even make the Hall of Fame, bro. Like, he's just respectfully like a nice, solid defensive player. He can't shoot the three. I shoot a better three ball with my eyes closed. The reason why he was nice was because, once again, he's playing of a shadow of a number one or number two player of all time, and Michael Jordan. Okay? Like, come on, man. Like, he didn't get any type of relevancy until after he left the Pistons. Now, Dennis Rodman,
come on now.
Watching him growing up and everything like that. But I watched enough highlights to make my own assumptions, bro. He does not deserve to be in the 75, nor the Hall of Fame.
Those highlights don't show rebounds.
You guys can have your own opinions in the title. I don't care. Bill Russell, 100% deserves to be there. Dolph Skis, never heard of him. One-time NBA champion, 12-time All-NBA. That's the first time I've seen before. 12-time NBA All-Star and 12-time All-NBA. You can't make the thing 10 plus times without just doing anything.
I don't got much to say about Dolph's chalets. I'm sure he was a great player.
Can't see. Wait, what? Okay, no. This is just his other season. How many points per game did he average? It says he has 15,000 points, but
I see 19,000.
I don't know. What y'all think? Bill Sharman, 4-time champion, 8-time NBA All-Star.
Don't know anything about him. But I'm not taking him over Tracy McGrady. I'm just not.
It says he ranks in top 20 all-time in free throw shooting. 18 points per game career average. All right. John Stockton deserves to be here. Isaiah Thomas does not deserve to be here.
Okay. Officially the biggest Piston hater out there. How do you... Okay.
Whoa, wait. Hold on. Which Isaiah Thomas? Oh, okay, yeah. I take that back. I'm sorry. I thought they were talking about this Isaiah Thomas to the day. This is his son. If you guys didn't know, he's there obviously really. But I thought they were talking about that because I'm like, no. Now y'all dragging it now, bro. Who's getting paid? But no, Isaiah Thomas, the original, deserves to be in the 75.
Okay, you are forgiven. Legend. You are forgiven.
Nate Thurman, yeah, I've heard of him before. Deserves to be there. Wes Unseld, I've heard of him before. Dwayne Wade deserves to be here. Bill Walton deserves to be here. Jerry West deserves to be here. Russell Westbrook. Now this list.
See, I feel like Bill Walton opens up a lot of interesting things in this list because Bill Walton did not have a very long career because of injuries. So at what point does the injuries prevent you from making the list? Because I would argue, once again, Tracy McGrady or even a Grant Hill, had their careers derailed a bit by injury, but they're not on this list. But they also had really good peak seasons too. So that I don't really understand on the list.
Absolutely made me mad at this point, bro. You put Russell Westbrook in the 75 players of all time. You talk about a player, I don't care what the season he averaged, a triple-double, this and that, bro.
Like literally every
taking
season.
John Wall over Russell Westbrook, bro. You're talking about a dude that, now I know championships have nothing to do with anything, bro. Like, this is like an all-for-yourself player, bro. Like if you, I haven't seen players like Baron Davis on here. Where's Baron Davis? If you're gonna put Russell
where is
Westbrook
Baron
on here,
Davis? I do not know.
You might as well put Baron Davis. I don't see Baron Davis on here, bro. Like, are we being for real right now?
B.
Like,
Diddy
I'd
was
rather
nasty.
put Steph Marbury over Westbrook, bro.
Had some nice shoes.
Like, come on, bro.
Starberries were it.
Kidd? They say Jason. Oh yeah, okay. They put Jason Kidd there. Never mind. But bro, you ain't put Baron. If you put Russell Westbrook, you gotta put Baron Davis, bro. It's just common sense, bro. Russell Westbrook does not.
Hey, I ain't disagreeing. I love B. Diddy.
Lenny Wilkins, 9-time NBA All-Star, 1-time NBA assist champion.
Decent 2K jump shot. That's how I know a lot of the players. Like, oh yeah, this is the guy I got in my starter pack or something. Wilkins carrying you through that first seed.
Dominique Wilkins deserves to be here, and James Worthy deserves to be here.
Is that the whole
there's
list?
A lot of players that's missing. You're missing Michael Redd.
Yup. Michael Redd.
Yeah, you're missing Baron Davis.
Yup, for sure. Top 10 probably.
Where's Jermaine O'Neal? You don't got Jermaine O'Neal in here, but you got Anthony Davis, bro? Like, Jermaine O'Neal would run this nigga Anthony Davis out the league in the early 2000s, bro.
Oh, man. Jermaine O'Neal was pretty good.
You don't have Ben Wallace on here.
Yeah, where's Big Ben?
Dennis Rodman on here. You don't have Ben Wallace, but you have Dennis.
Hey, you know what? He is shouting me up earlier about my statement saying he wouldn't respect Ben Wallace. Okay. You know what? I'll take the
Rodman on here. You don't have Tracy McGrady. I just realized.
Yep.
You don't have a dude that put up 13 points in 45 seconds. That's
T-Mac and Grant Hill deserve to be on here.
Any list like this. You don't have him on here, but you put Kawhi Leonard. You put, like, and don't get it twisted. Like,
Ball
Kawhi
Pierce.
is a great player. He's one of my favorites in the NBA right now. You put Paul Pierce. You put Scottie Pippen over. You put Kevin Durant even over Tracy McGrady. Like, come on now. Let's be real. There's no.
Let's be real.
I don't even think Yao Ming is on this list.
He's not.
Yao Ming
Or
didn't
Dwight.
make this list. Are we being serious right now? But you put Anthony Davis, right? How does this list make any? This is the worst 75 list of all time.
I will say, like, Flight's got, like, the same love for, like, that mid-2000s era that I have. And I love watching it, man. It's just fun.
Bro.
It's just fun.
100%. You don't have Penny Hardaway on here. No Penny Hardaway. No Penny Hardaway.
And once again, the
No
injuries
Penny
I
Hardaway, but you put Russell
don't
Westbrook.
understand.
Okay. Penny Hardaway would make Russell Westbrook look like a mid-level varsity player, bro, at his finest.
And he's doing that himself with the Lakers.
No Klay Thompson. But you put a Kumpo in here.
Why not point out
No
Bill
Klay
Sharman?
Thompson, but you put a Kumpo in here. Man, this is not a valid list at all, bro. Nah, man. They should have just kept this in the drafts. As you, man. Coming up.
All right, guys, that's the end of the video right there. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed top 75 list. I don't think it was perfect, but, man, lists rarely are.